how to make sure you are buying a legitimate cryptocurrency and not falling for a scam. We know this space is lucrative, but it also means that it's opportunist. Tried to scam you, making you buy the wrong coin because you want to buy the right coin so you can really leverage. So that's going to be the focus of today's content, best practice. So if you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you don't know me by now, my name is Jiggy. I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro. Been featured in the best-selling book, High Probability Trading Strategies, back in 2008, where I used to focus exclusively on Forex, which is currencies, but now exclusive on cryptocurrency. So let's dive straight in. So one of my favorite websites is absolutely free, is coinmarketcap.com. I use it as my trusted source of information to make sure I'm getting the correct websites and the correct contract addresses. But what we're going to focus on today is new tokens, right? When a new token is launching on a launch pad and we want to buy it as soon as it launches, before it's even listed on CoinMarketCap, how can we make sure we are getting the right contract and not the fake contract? Because a lot of scammers out there and we need to be careful. You need to be careful. So one of the easiest ways, let's use MetaVPad as the example, because we know it launched just the other day and many people would have been buying on the open exchange. So first of all, you got to choose which launchpad do you want to use as the example. So BSE pad is an example, ETHPad, TronPad, AdaPad. It launched on 8 different launch pads. So we're going to use BSE pad. So we're going to go for the BSE pad token address for on CoinMarketCap. But what we're going to use this for is the official website, right? We're going to click on this official website. And I say official website because if you Google it, if you Google BSE pad, you may get onto the correct website, but there's also scammers out there that use phishing sites that make the sites look exactly the same. And rather than it being bsepad.com, it might be bsepad1.com. And there's all clever things that they can do. So I like to just go CoinMarketCap, get the official website, click, boom. Now we know we're on the official website of BSE Pad. Now what we need next is the official Telegram group. So you can just go into Telegram and type in BSE Pad, but what you're going to find is there's loads of them. And some of them are real and some of them are fake. And it's actually sometimes difficult to tell them apart. So if you get to the official website and you just scroll down to the bottom, whether it's on your phone or on your PC, you can click join us on Telegram. We click on that. This comes up. And now we know we're on the official Telegram of BSE Pad. Yeah, makes life very, very easy. So what happens with most launch pads is they announce the official contract address in the Telegram channel. So if we just scroll up, so we've got a few messages because it launched the other day, MetaVPad, and it gives us the contract address for, because it launched on Wagyu Swap. Here's the official address for Wagyu Swap. Here's the official address for, I think it was Dex Tools, and then Pancake Swap is what we want. Pancake Swap. So what this does is it gives us not only Pancake Swap, but the official contract address, which is added to the end. So when we click on this, it opens up in Pancake Swap automatically, and it adds in the token MetaVPad, right? So now we know we've got the official MetaVPad. When you're doing this for the first time, it will get you to confirm that you understand that this token can be a real token or a fake token, and you have to click I understand and then click import, and then it will go like this, right? So now you know you have the official token address. Now also, we're just going to pop back into CoinMarketCap for a second because we want to also look at, yeah, but you get, what if we know the token address? Or what if it's already listed? So if we go to MetaVPad on CoinMarketCap, because we want to have both, right? When there's a brand new token, but also when it's already been listed on CoinMarketCap, which is a trusted source of information. We can now go here, and here it says, here's the Ethereum. Let me just pull up the laser here. Let's get this here. This is the Ethereum contract address. We want the Binance one, so we want to click on more. This is the Binance address. If you copy this, if we go back to PancakeSwap, and you'll notice if we paste it in here, it will come up with the same token, right? It says it's already added. Here it is. But if we didn't have it, it will add it in for you. So there's two ways of doing it. But we're looking at when we're listing new tokens and we want to buy those, or if it's this token that we get on CoinMarketCap. So what's next? There's a couple of things I want to cover today. Let's buy some MetaVPad. Let's just buy a small amount. Let's just buy, 50 tokens. 50 tokens. Yeah, so we're going to buy it from BNB to MetaVPad, 50 tokens. There's something called slippage, right? And what Pancake Swap says is we're going to give you the best price we can find, but sometimes the price is moving. And if we action the trade at that price and then it moves, the transaction is going to fail. So, can you allow for some slippage? So, we want to allow for the smallest amount of slippage. And if it doesn't go through, we can maybe increase the slippage and then increase it some more. So, let's try the smaller one first. We are also going to play with gas. I'm going to show you how to change gas because sometimes it's really pressing that you want the transaction to go through ASAP. So therefore, you can increase the gas, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And other times, you're like, it's not too fast. I don't care if it takes a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. It's not in a rush. You know, the price is not moving. I'm not too concerned. So we're going to cover that also. So let's just buy some Meta VPad because then we're going to sell some Meta VPad because a couple of things I want you to know because it's not intuitive and obvious. So let's just swap. This just confirms the price for us. It says this is the amount of BNB we're spending. This is how many tokens we're buying. And down here, it tells us the price and conversion. Price has now been updated. See, the price has just moved. It says, do you accept the new price? I go, yep, that's fine. Oh, it's been updated again. So let's accept. Yep. And now let's just confirm swap. So now MetaMask pops up. I use MetaMask as my main wallet. And what you'll see here is it says confirm. But what you can do is if you want the transaction to go faster, you can actually click edit. Click edit suggested gas fee. And then at the moment, the gas fee is set as a default 7, which we have in the Pancake Swap. What we can do is say, actually, I want it to go through faster. Let's go to 30. And it tells you the new price in BNB. Let's click save and let's click confirm. And let's see if that goes through. So we can also view the transaction on BSC Scan, which is the blockchain. So that's going to be Explorer. You can see that it's going through over here. And then we're just going to wait. If you haven't added Meta VPad to your wallet, we can also just click here. We can add the token to our wallet. So it will show in the wallet when we buy it. And we can see it's in our wallet now. 50 has been purchased. Add the token. Done. And you can also add it on CoinMarketCap as well. Done. So we've just bought 50 Meta VPad. Easy, simple, clean. But what I wanted to also show you is let's sell this 50 Meta VPad. Well, when you're selling for the first time in a particular wallet, first you have to do 2 transactions. You have to enable the sale. So if they enable it, that's fine. We can click confirm. And as that's going through, it'll take around 15 seconds, 10 seconds or so. I want to go to the Meta VPad website because a lot of people don't know with tokenomics, companies and tokens can set certain smart contract features in the token code. And what Meta VPad has, which is a launchpad, is very common in the Bluezilla ecosystem, is they have a deflationary mechanism. And one of the main ones is a sell fee. And the sell fee for Meta VPad is 10%. The 10% fee on all token sales, so the sell orders. So we need to be aware of that. You need to be aware of that. If you're buying a token, many of them don't have sell fees, but a lot of tokens are trying to get, reward short-term speculators and reward long-term holders. And the way they do this and why they do this is 7.5% of the sales fees are rewarded to the stakers and 2.5% are burnt forever, which means stakers, long-term holders of Meta VPad get rewarded and the token also gets burnt as well, which is great for price. But why I'm saying this is now we go back into Pancake Swap. We got 50 Meta VPad. We've enabled the transaction. We go, yep, that's fine. But now we want to swap. Now the slippage is still at 0.1, what it was before when we purchased. But you're going to notice it doesn't go through. So what we're going to click swap. We're going to click confirm. And normally it'll come up with this. The transaction cannot succeed due to error execution reverted, pancake router, insufficient output amount. And you go, what the heck does that mean? So if you're not aware that you need to now increase the slippage to a minimum of at least 10% plus the extra slippage that PancakeSwap requires, you're not going to be able to sell the token. So what I'd like to do is often I copy this, I'll go to Google, and if you just paste it, and what you'll find is docs at pancake.finance, troubleshoot errors. If you click on this, it will just tell you. If I just click Control F, I'm going to paste that error, and then you can see it pops up down here, and it just tells you what it means in English because it's written in code, as it is not layman's terms. You go, the transaction cannot succeed due to error. Pancake router, so this is what it said, and then we can read the solution. This usually happens when trading tokens with a low liquidity. That means there isn't enough of one of the tokens you're trying to swap in the liquidity pool. It's probably a small cap token that few people are trading. However, there's also a chance that you're trying to trade a scam token. So that's where people are going to get confused. Is this real? Is this not? But most people are not actually aware that a lot of tokens now have a deflationary mechanism, which is a sales fee, right? And MetaVPAD is one of those 10% sales fee. So we now need to go back to PancakeSwap. And what we can do is we just go, okay, it didn't go through. I mean, you can try it with a 5%, which it won't work. It won't work. We can kind of go, let's click on 5%, and we'll do the same thing. I'm just doing this because these are the common comments that I see. Can't sell the token. Oh my God. And people panic. And it's the same error. We got dismiss. And it's not intuitive because it's not jumping out and saying MetaVPAD has a 10% deflationary sell fee. So set your slippage to a minimum of 10% because it's going to pay its stakers 7.5% of the fee, 10%. However, it's still not going to go through, which is confusing, right? Because you're going to try to swap it, and we try to swap it, and more than likely it's not going to go through. You go, hang on, it said 10%, so why is it not going through? Well, PancakeSwap normally requires a minimum of 0.1%. And even when we set it at 0.1%, it says your transaction may fail because of this. Because you can read it here, setting a high slippage tolerance can help transactions succeed. But we know the 10% is the default, and we need at least 0.1. So I would say try it, but I'm guessing we might have to set it to 11% or 10.5%. So let's just now close this. Let's just see if it goes through with 10.1. Nope, still doesn't like it. So then we just literally, and this is important to get used to this, because if you're doing it for the first time and you're totally unaware of this, you probably experienced this, you're going to panic, and most people do. But it's just getting used to using decentralized exchanges and this user interface. These are getting better. The pop-ups are going to get better and better over time. So let's see if it likes it at 11 or 10.5. Nope, still doesn't like it. So let's try 11. Nope, still doesn't like it. Right, let's try 12. And I'm doing it deliberately like this because if you're doing this for the first time, I've heard people and I've watched people do it for the first time, and it's like it's not comfortable, right? And everything is difficult before it's easy. 12%, it likes 12%, so it's 2% above the sales tax fee. So the 2% is because of PancakeSwap, 10% is because of MetaVPAD, right? We're happy with that. Do want to change the gas because you can edit, you can click edits. The default is 7. Let's say we're happy with 7, so 7 will go through fast enough for what we need for, and we confirm. Again, we've got the token added already. We can view on BSE scan. The other transaction we can see was successful. This is all here that we did earlier. We can close this. It says gone through, swap. Yep, and we're happy with that. You'll see now our MetaVPAD balance is 0. Our BNB has gone up. And the transaction, if we refresh this, sometimes it takes a second to show up. Let's just be patient and we wait for it. I've just set up this wallet so I can show you these transactions, because a lot of people are not aware that this is the blockchain and this is the ledger, and this is going to show all of the transaction data, what we're swapping. And again, it will eventually get indexed, and then we'll see the blocks and everything else and the timings. All right, let's refresh one more time. Let's have a look. In different times of the blockchain, again, when the blockchain is congested, Binance Smart Chain is getting more and more popular. It takes longer for this to index and actually show. So you just have to be patient, and there you go. It's changed, and it does. This is the great thing about PancakeSwap. It does the heavy lifting. Like, it had to do it in 3 different transactions to get the best price, and then we got our BNB, and it's all here, and it's in our wallet, so it's all done and fine, honky dory. So just to reemphasize that we always want to be careful that we are not falling for these scams, and it's our job to make sure we know the best practice. So when it's a new token, you want to go to the official website. So use coinmarketcap.com. If it's there, more often than not it is, or you can use coingecko.com also. Go to the official Telegram, to your official website, click on the official Telegram. So now you're in the official channel, and then you can click on the official wallet, address or copy and paste the official wallet address and then go into PancakeSwap. And once the coin is listed, eventually most coins aim to get listed on CoinMarketCap because it is a trusted source of data. You can copy and paste. Now you know about slippage, you know about deflationary tokenomics. So when they set a sales tax or a sales fee, you know you have to set the slippage higher than that minimum amount, and it's normally 1 to 2% above that. So if you like today's content, today was all about preparation and learning, getting the knowledge to do the basics, the foundation, because there's going to be a lot of opportunity over the next 3 to 6 months. But if you haven't got this basic foundation, you might be making errors, and you don't want to be making errors, and we can really mitigate those errors. So like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I got some lessons coming up for you over the next 10 days. I want to cover some real foundation stuff because I'm reading your comments. And I'm like, wow, people haven't been taught how to do some of the basics, because we're going to, in the next lesson, look at staking and bridging. There's a couple of things I want to go over with staking and bridging, and I'm going to cover that in tomorrow's video. So tomorrow, make sure you watch tomorrow's video. But today, let's finish off with a quote. It is Henry Ford. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. Now, during this time that when the market's going for a bit of a correction, I think it's going to be sideways to up for a couple of, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, but then we're going to go for a bit of a deeper correction towards the end of December, early January. So this is the time to kind of upskill yourself and make sure you're prepared and well-versed in this new space of cryptocurrency. I'll see you soon. Tomorrow, staking. We'll probably cover some cross-chain as well. Do some bridging. Need to do some bridging. Make sure you know how to bridge. All right, see you soon.